Hello! I'm glad you stopped by. You want to come inside, take a look at my new home? Yeah, I just built her. It took a lot of work, but she's finally done. Well, yeah, it's a little cramped, but beggars can't be choosers, you know? What do you mean dirt houses are lame? Are you saying my house isn't cool? Fine. I see how it is. I'll show all of you. I'm gonna build a giant dirt house right now, and your socks are gonna be blown off. Stop. That is not what I meant by giant dirt house. What I meant was a giant house made out of dirt. Get this thing out of my face first of all. Alright, so the block palette that I'm allowing myself for this build is obviously going to include this dirt right here, but it's also going to include stuff like coarse dirt, rooted dirt, a dirt path, podzol, and right here we have soul soil. Don't get that confused with soul sand. This is soul soil. Soil, dirt, same thing. So we're using soul soil, not soul sand. Get sand out of your mind. Sand is not allowed in this build. And now that I think about it, what are you doing over here? Get out of here. And finally, we'll be using grass blocks. And now that we have this giant crater here, we can fill it up and start the actual dirt house. So first, what I was doing here is just clearing out a little bit of land here and smoothing everything out and setting up just a basic foundation for our dirt house. Obviously, the foundation is made out of dirt. Can't really use anything else in this build per the rules of the dirt house, but as you can see, this is pretty much a dirt mansion, I guess, not really a house. And I really wanted to incorporate some diagonals in this build just because diagonals really make things pop a little bit more than usual and makes it look a lot better than if it was just at a typical 90-degree angle. So adding the diagonals really brings this build out, I think. It makes it look a lot better, and you can already see the build starting to come together. We got some windows going up, we got the second floor of this house already coming up, and pretty soon we're gonna start putting some details on this house. Right now it's just dirt, but like I said earlier in the rules, with the block palette I could use, we're gonna add some coarse dirt, some grass on the roof, we're gonna add in some podzol around, some rooted dirt, and then definitely some of that soul soil, because that really is going to break up the brown with that little darker color, and it really brings it together, in my opinion. You'll see that towards the end of this build. And yeah, so just the roof is coming up right now, and then everything really starts to come together pretty quickly here. And then we're going to move over to this other part of the house. I kind of intended this area to be like more of a guest house is what I originally intended it to be. And then you have that little wing or whatever going over into the guest house area. That's kind of what I intended it to be. I suppose it could be something else, more of like maybe a game house where you could, come and relax and just hang out and chill. Maybe there would be some game rooms with a pool table and stuff like that. That could be something that it could be used for. I originally said that it would be used for sort of a guest house, so that's kind of what it is in my mind. But now we are coming in and adding some of that detail like I was talking about earlier. You can see the roof is now all grass blocks. I went and lined the windows and everything with the soul soil. As you can see, I added some garage doors out of there, and then I came in at the front and I used some coarse dirt as a sort of a road to lead up into the driveway, as well as the front door pathway right there. And you can see on the outside of that guest house, there's kind of an outside little area. I intended that to be like a little sitting area, maybe something like that. I haven't really thought about too much what it's going to be, but you can use your imagination. And then obviously you can see on the outside there's some leaves and bushes and stuff coming up, and even some little trees there. Obviously I'm not going to make dirt trees because that's just a little weird, so we're using actual leaves and actual wood to make the trees and stuff. But the actual house itself is completely dirt, as you can see. But now we're coming in and landscaping everything and making everything look pretty nice and cleaning up that entrance area. I did add some lanterns there, as you can see, just because I don't want it to be pitch black at night. I took some creative liberties here. I want you guys to be able to see what the house looks like at night. And in the back here we have a little pool, a dirt pool. I don't imagine the water would be super clean. I would probably not want to swim in that unless I wanted to get some sort of disease. In that case, yeah, I would love to go swimming in the pool. But seeing that I don't want to get any disease, I would probably not be taking a dip in that pool. In fact, I would probably not be living in this house. But you know what? It's a video game, so we can go swimming in this pool whenever we feel like. And now you can see there's some trees going up around the property, really bringing this whole place together, kind of closing it off from the outside world. I think these trees really close everything in and make it feel really unique. And we're finishing off the exterior of the house with this little boathouse here on the side. I thought it would be pretty cool to have this thing. If this is going to be a mansion, it might as well have a little boathouse and a nice little area over there. But now we're coming onto the inside and we're setting up all the walls and all the staircases and everything. And the same for the outside. I put lanterns on the inside here, just so you guys could see when we do the little walkthrough. I don't want it to be pitch black, so I took some liberties there. Obviously, when Mojang adds some dirt lanterns, I will be replacing those immediately with the dirt lanterns. But for now, those do not exist, so we're stuck with the regular ones. But as you can see, the walls are going up and everything is looking fancy. Alright, coming into the live section of this video, we're going to do a little walk through this house here and see what we got on the table for us to look at in here today. Now, the inside of this house is what you would expect it to look like. A lot of dirt and a lot of leaves and bushes and stuff like that as well. And you might notice there are paintings on the wall. I decided to give myself just that, just because these walls were so bland and so blank, and even all the amount of variation in the blocks that I had couldn't really do much to add some detail to these walls. So I gave myself some paintings to put up. Other than that, all dirt and all grassy stuff here. So up here we have this main entrance area. We got a big old rug here, looking pretty nice, pretty fancy. Big old dirt chandelier right here. Can't get any better than that. We come up into here, into this living room area. As you can see, we got two couches right here looking at each other. Got a nice table here in the middle. Could be a coffee table or something. If there were dirt slabs, this would look a lot better here. This would probably be a slab table. But until dirt slabs are added into the game, we're working with the full blocks here, unfortunately. Next up, we come into here. This is like a dining room area where you got the big old table right here in the middle, and then of course you got the seats here. Some nice comfy moss chairs to sit at and enjoy your meal, and that's pretty cool. Here's just like a little flower room, I guess. Could be like a greenhouse kinda, and then just a nice little hallway here leading back up to the foyer. Alright, now going upstairs here, we have a few more things to look at here. Another little sitting area, nice view outside out into the front lawn. You can see off into the distance, look at all your big views, horses, cows, chickens, sheep, the whole 9 yards pretty much to look at out there. Another little seating area. This could be like a game table maybe. This could be the game area where you, I don't know, you play Yahtzee on this table or something. Do whatever you want on this table. That's what I kind of designed it for. Here we have just another little room. Could be a storage room or something like that. Or maybe a bathroom. I don't really know. No dirt toilets in here though, so that's unfortunate. And then come into this area. This is another little living area with some more seating area. And then this obviously comes out onto the patio, onto the porch. And I'm just now seeing that beehive over there. That's pretty cute. Nice little beehive. And then of course we're looking out onto the pool area down there. And then again we got a nice view coming back here out into the foresty area of our beautiful world here. So now if we come back inside, and then we can just come over here and take a look at a few more little areas. Just another room right here, and then A few more rooms there, and then here we have the master bedroom with the giant moss bed, very comfortable to lay on, take a nap on, take a sleep, go to bed, and yes, again, beautiful vistas looking out into the world, and looking out onto our beautiful dirt property. And then finally up in here we got just a little bathroom, master bathroom here, very spacious, very open, and you know, it's got as much in here as you can have with a dirt house, only being able to use dirt blocks and everything like that. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this episode of Bubba Makes Dirt Houses. Tell me down in the comments below what other things you want me to build on the game of Minecraft. We got a lot of things we could do. Anything you want, anything you could dream of, I could do it. Maybe not. Tell me below either way. But stay tuned for whatever I have next on my channel, guys. It's going to be some real exciting stuff coming up here soon. Stay tuned for that. And until then, guys, goodbye.